Figaroa, who has had a tough September as far as record-wise, but he has pitched awfully well to get them into the playoffs against the Yankees.
Michael Bourne, first pitch of the game, hits one back up the middle for a base hit, and we are underway on the final day of 2009. Third hit of the series for Bourne.
Record, folks, just in case you don't know. See what I tell you, ground balls. Why? Oh, but not hard enough.
We get the out at first on Tejada.
Is that Minnesota game on TV? No.
Down to first base where Murphy grabs it. And that's the second out. 3-2 to Lee. Punch toward the middle, and there's Anderson Hernandez to pick it off.
Wilton Lopez has pitched. This is his second start for the Houston Astros. I said from Leon, Nicaragua. Which
0-2 to Pagan, and he lifts one to center field, where Michael Bourne misjudges it, and then it drops in for a hit.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if he lost it, or he didn't see it, or he just didn't figure it out. And Louis drops it down. Quintero with the toss, and the sacrifice successful. 2-3, moving Pagan to second. But it needs to get those sanitary socks pulled up a little bit. Tejada throws out right. I think that's an experience.
Bright guy. Figure it out.
Saying, I mean, because rights were drooping. Matsui tosses out Beltran to end the inning.
Next circle, give you a little whistle. You know the fastball's coming.
Curveball struck him out. Big curve. Well, Figaroa dialing back. Gary, curveball popped up. And totally going out. Right coming down to help. And that's the second out. Matsui toward the left field line. A long one for Pagan, and he gets there. Boy, his speed in left field has just been an eye-opener. 3-2. And Murphy goes to left center. And over goes Carlos Lee to grab it. One away. So what's next?
With categories today. That's my prediction.
Well, he hasn't had a home run or a stolen base. So you're saying one of those is falling.
Yes, because you want to put a number on the board and put the pressure on.
Tolley drives one to center field, chasing Bourne back, and he gets there to make the catch. Anderson Hernandez hits it sharply right to Matsui, and that ends the inning.
No batting practice. That's how bad it gets over the middle of the summer.
Off the end of the bat, swirling out to Hernandez, one away.
I think we got two teams. Nice play by Anderson.
And he throws out Lopez for a second out. Lopez got down the line nicely. In there for a call, strike three. Bourne down looking. Like Ted Williams. Strike three called. Figaroa down looking. First strikeout for Wilton Lopez. Pagan rips one to right field. Hunter Pence getting over. Can't get it. It's off his glove and rolling to the fence. And Pagan flying around second. He'll go to third and stand with presumably a triple. Field comes in for Luis Castillo, who lifts one to left. Pagan tagging. Lee coming on to grab it. Momentum heading home, but the throw is offline, and Pagan scores to give the Mets a 1-0 lead. King of the aughts, as far as the Mets are concerned. But 0 for 2 in this game as Matsui throws him out. The Mets score first.
Anthony Stimmel, Michael Elvin, and there's a double right down the line.
Ball sticks right at the base of the stands, and Murphy has to go out and play it, and that's hit number 199 for Miguel Tejada. His 46th double of the year. Little tapper to the right side. Figaroa will take it himself. Tejada over to third on the advancing ground out by Berkman, one away. Line to short, and Hernandez has it for the second out. Family was able to encamp.
Who's your sweep when you play, Chief?
Swing and a miss, and Figaroa gets Pence to end the inning.
It will.
Jets and the Saints line over Bourne and into left field, a base hit for Beltran. So Carlos, in an injury-shortened year, has 100 hits. And I think your point about the pitching is well taken as Murphy rips one toward the right field corner, and that hits off the wall. Beltran for third as Pence plays the carom well. Murphy to second, the slide, and he's out. 10th pitch of the at-bat to Reed, and he walked him. And Josh lines one base hit, and that'll bring in a run. Beltran comes in to score. Josh Tolley with an RBI single, and it's 2-0 New York.
Nice at bat for Josh.
by Lopez out at second, and Tejada throws it away. Here comes Reed to score, and it's 3-0 New York. An unbelievable play by Lopez, barehanding that hard ground ball, and got the out, but Tejada threw it away to allow a run to score. So it's a fielder's choice. Error on Tejada, and Figaroa gets into one to left center field, but Lee moves back in the gap to grab it.
The uniform on, go out there and do your job. And
that they fight tooth and nail as Kaz Matsui grounds out to Castillo. Fight tooth and nail to get him.
Aluminum bleachers.
When it was cold.
Quintero pokes one to right for a 2-out hit.
This is a bad thought, but it's like you would stick to the seat. That's how bad it was. It was icy.
0-2 to Lopez, and he strikes out. Angel had a lucky hit, a triple, and now a shot to the gap, and maybe he's got another triple. Bourne cuts it off, and that will hold Pagan to a double. Well, now he's got a single, a triple, and a double, and 3-1 to Castillo, and he bounces one to the right side, and Berkman makes the play, but Pagan over to third with 1 out, so another productive out for Castillo.
Nice job by Louis today. Powers here, doing a lot of tough things.
Wright hits it to center field, deep enough to get the run in. Bourne grabs it, and Pagan can walk on in with the 4th New York run. David Wright has his 72nd run batted in, and the Mets lead 4-0. Drive to center, and Bourne with the sliding catch to retire Beltran and end the inning. Our technical crew, all the folks who do all the really hard work,
they're just so good.
As Tejada lines one to Reed for the second out.
So talented and somewhat humble. Well, it's
3-2 to Berkman. In the air to shallow left. On comes Pagan with the glasses on. And a 1-2-3 inning for Nelson Figaroa. 6 scoreless for Nelson on the final day. 4-0 Mets. Murphy rolls one down to first for Berkman. He'll take it himself. 1 away. So Murphy retired.
Not really. You have to talk an awful lot more.
Yes, you do. Line the other way, and Tolle gets revenge with a base hit. Reed trying for third. He'll make it easily. Tolle into second, sliding with a double. But Wright gets him swinging with the fastball for the second out.
My flip-flops in the car, though.
Figaroa struck out to end the inning, so Wright strands 2. Time as a Met.
Seaver.
In the air to left field, and Pagan is under it.
How about pitcher?
It should be by outfield position, but just like the Gold Glove, just goes right to position.
I remember that. I was there.
Pence pops one up. Anderson Hernandez calling. And that's the second out of the inning. I'm getting ahead of myself. I mean, there's so few innings left, I shouldn't rush. Winningham?
Herm Winningham. There you go.
Slowly hit. And Wright with a running toss. Murphy with the stretch. Side retired. And he lines one to left field. That'll be a base hit. His 4th of the game. And he'll make it to second base with his second double of this game. And if the Mets can put a few more.
I think we went with the B squad anyway that next day. That B squad was pretty good, though, also.
Boone throws out Castillo for the first out. There are people around this organization who have been here for keeping the Rangers in contention. That ball gets behind Quintero, and the runners advance to second and third. Beltran pops it up. Matsui has to retreat. Is he going to get there? Pence comes on from right and makes the catch. And the runners have to hold. Again, the 3-2 to Murphy. And he lofts one to right field. And Pence comes on, shading his eyes, and makes the catch. I'm sure that's what he has in mind.
He wants to finish.
Murphy tries to get back to the bag, and he just does in time.
I thought he beat it. Well, there's no beating it on the last day of the season.
Gary Cederstrom making the call of out.
No.
Quintero lifts one to center field, and Beltran is there. 2-2 to Erstad. Curveball struck him out. And for the first time in his major league career, Nelson Figaroa has made it through 8 innings.
True.
Pulls one down to first for Berkman. And Herbacio over to cover, 1 away. 3-2 to Tolley, and he pulls one into right field for a base hit. So Tolley has his 3rd hit of the day.
For Browns.
To Matsui. Out at second, safe at first. So the inning keeps going. A well-traveled career, but has made his home back in New York. Boone with a nice stab gets the force play to end the inning.
Nelson Figaroa trying to close this out.
Michael Bourne, it's a comebacker, and on one pitch, Figaroa has the first out.
Nicely.
Lifted to right center field, shading his eyes is Reed, and he staggers but makes the catch. Well, Tejada almost had his 200th hit in a dangerous way. And for the final day, and Berkman keeps it going with a 2-out hit. After Figaroa had retired 12 in a row, Berkman has just the 4th hit for the Astros this afternoon. In the air to left field. Pagan is there. And at the end of a lost season, a happy bedtime story. Nelson Figaroa with his first major league complete game and shutout, a 4-hitter, as the Mets finish a very difficult year with a sweep of the Astros